can't even see me. We're heading out for our field trip for the weekend. And it is dark, as you can see. You can't even see my face. All right, I'll talk to you when the sun is out. Oh, hi! Scooby turned on the light. Say hi, Scoob.
Hi, Scoob.
We are headed out for our first field trip with y'all. We're so excited. I don't think I'm gonna tell you yet where we're going, so stay tuned. All right, y'all. So join us for our weekend in Branson. All right, y'all. We have a little debate going on. We thought we'd, gosh, this bounce is pretty bad, sorry. So we have a little debate going on, all right? Golly, I think we're on a
road match.
Yeah, I feel like we're on horseback. Okay, so comment down below what the difference between, oh my God, I can't even see myself. Comment down below the difference between a getaway and a trip. Because we're having a little difference of opinion. So, since we live in Missouri and we're driving to Branson, okay, even though it's a hike for us, is that a trip? We're gonna be gone for 2 nights. Oh, the sun's beaming. All right, so we're gonna be gone for 2 nights in Branson, and we're driving there, obviously, because we live in Missouri. So, would y'all consider that a trip or a getaway?
You don't call it a road getaway, you call it a road trip. So what do you call it?
A getaway.
No, it's a road trip.
To me, a road trip is like when you go out of state. You know, a road trip, like a far away place. That's a trip, but
and it is, you're on the road, so it's just kind of a road trip, yeah. But it's kind of a vacation in a way, too. It could be like a mini vacation. This is not a road getaway.
It's just a getaway.
It's a road trip.
It's only 2 nights away from home, and it's within driving distance. So to me, that's a getaway.
Everything's within driving distance if you drive.
Oh, smarty. Oh my. Okay, so for me though, a trip is like, involves an airplane and you're going out of state or out of the country. That's a trip. Well, you can have a trip also in your car. That's the road trip. But well, this is a getaway.
I will take you to Branson. Maybe we can find an airplane and go for our airplane ride over there. That way you can call it a road trip. Actually a trip.
No, that's not how it works. Watch, he'll want to ride. Watch, he'll probably try to take me on a plane ride in the kiddie section of Silver Dollar City.
If we can find one, yeah, you can ride the airplane.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, who's right and who's wrong?
We're on a road trip.
No, we're not. We're on a getaway.
We're not on a road getaway. We're on a road trip.
It's not a road getaway. It's just a getaway. A road trip is like cross country. Like if we were driving to the Grand Canyon or Yellowstone.
It all depends on how you look at it.
Well, this doesn't count as a trip in Sherry's eyes. So, yeah, no, I still need a trip one of these days. We're way behind schedule for our travels.
I think you're tripping.
I think you're tripping if you think this is a trip. All right, tell me down below. All right, y'all, I had to hop back on here. He is cracking me up. What's new, right? So we already passed, I'm used to all these little towns that we're passing because, you know, we go up to Springfield a lot, which is what, 40 minutes from Branson, and but he's totally cracking me up today. So all of a sudden, we're on the road, and Dwayne says, there's a lot of money here. And there was nothing around. Like, it was just trees. I'm like, what do you mean there's a lot of money here? Well, Richland. We were passing Richland, Missouri. He totally cracked me up. But a little tidbit of information. I don't know if it's still the ranking #1, but Family Dollar, if you guys have that, I don't know if that's just like a Midwest thing, but there's a store called Family Dollar, and Richland, Missouri, which is a very small town, very small, they had the #1 producing Family Dollar in the country, out of Little Richland, Missouri. So then he got me just a minute ago. That's why I hopped on here, because all of a sudden he's like, I'm getting tired. Well, we did get up at like the crack of dawn. No, before the crack of dawn. The roosters wasn't even crowing when we got up. And
I got up before breakfast.
You got up, ooh, son.
That's early. I got up, I had to get up before breakfast. That's early.
He got up before breakfast. Doesn't everybody get up before breakfast? So, all of a sudden he's like, I'm really getting tired. And, well, I'm tired too. And I was getting ready to offer him something with some caffeine to wake him up. And he's like, see why? And we were heading into Sleeper, Missouri. You never know. You never know what's going to come out of his mouth. So he's been tired and surrounded by a lot of money.
Who knows what towns we're going to go through next?
Who knows? Sometimes, y'all, he can keep life interesting. Okay, so now we're headed into Lebanon, aren't we? Lebanon, yeah. Actually, a little tidbit of information. I'm just full of tidbits.
Show me, Shelby.
Our youngest, Shelby, is actually doing clinicals in Lebanon. So she has to drive quite a ways to do her clinicals for radiology technology. And actually she will be doing rounds, clinicals, in what, 7 or 8 different hospitals in surrounding areas. And some of them are, 2 hours away. And she doesn't really like interstate driving, and she's had to do a lot. So, yep. Okay, well, there's not really anything to see. Okay, y'all, we just turned onto Highway 65. And that is the highway that takes us straight into Branson, Mo. So, along this leg in our jaunt, is that a word? Jaunt, right? Okay. Yes, so along this...
On this leg of our road trip...
It's not a trip. It's a getaway.
Our road trip.
Okay, so on this part of our getaway...
Road trip.
Our journey, there we'll be seeing a lot of billboard signs for different activities, shows, attractions down in Branson. So I'll try to get some of those as we roll into Branson, and some of the Ozark Mountains, because as we get closer to Branson, the Ozark Mountains get a little bigger and a little prettier.
We're in the home of Bass Pro.
Yes, yes, we're in Springfield, Missouri.
The original Bass Pro.
Yep, we have the granddaddy of all Bass Pros in Springfield, and we frequent it. As a matter of fact, they have a Bass Pro outlet next door that we frequent a lot as well. And recently, in the past 2 years maybe, they opened the big aquarium.
Wonders of Wildlife.
Wonders of Wildlife. Well, it's actually it's a museum and an aquarium together. Yeah. So, it's really cool, y'all.
We spent, what, at least 8 hours in there almost that
yes.
day?
So, gosh, this is so shaky. So, when we decided to come up, we were a little kind of worried, a little nervous that it wouldn't be very good compared to like Ripley's, because we've been to Gatlinburg several times and we went to Ripley's aquarium and that was pretty cool. So we didn't know what to expect. And when we went, we really had a good time, y'all. We seriously spent 8 hours, the whole entire day in there. And we weren't bored at all. We actually had a lot of fun.
There's a lot to see.
There's a lot to see. Okay, so I'm going to put you down right now, and then I will turn it back on when we are in the path of the billboard signs. All right, here's a sign for the Haygoods show. It's a family show. We have not seen that show yet. But it is consistently rated the #1 attraction in Branson. So it's definitely one that we're going to be checking out someday in the future. And there is the sign for Jesus. Y'all, the Sight and Sound Theater is our absolute favorite. And there's the Showboat Branson Belle that's also owned by the owners of Silver Dollar City. But y'all, that Sight and Sound Theater, we're gonna have to get some footage of the outside of that. We've already seen Jesus, so we won't be seeing that show, but we definitely try to hit all of the shows at the Sight and Sound Theater. It is an experience that you will not forget. Here's some signs for Dogwood Canyon Park. It is beautiful. It is owned by Johnny Morris, who owns Bass Pro. Oh, that one. Oh, I didn't see. There's our first sign for Silver Dollar City. Some more Haygood signs. Over here, you're gonna see the Pass the Fried Chicken sign. Paula Dean has one of her family kitchens in Branson. All right, we're coming into some pretty scenery. There's the treetops, turning colors.
Getting into the Ozark Mountains now.
Yep, we're getting into the Ozark Mountains. What Scooby said. Now we're seeing a little color. Billboards. The Magic of Rick Thomas and Pierce Arrow. We have seen the Pierce Arrow show. It was really good. All right, y'all. 7 miles to Branson. We're on the lookout for a potty spot. Okay, we are starting down the strip. Looks cockeyed. So you're seeing what we're seeing. And as you can see on the left side of the road over there, traffic. One thing about holiday weekends in Branson, a lot of traffic.
It gets busy.
Very. And we're here early. Well, not really early. Not as early as we want it to be. Okay. We'll be getting into some of the main district pretty soon.
Dixie Stampede.
Where?
We're on the right.
Okay.
Big Clark's.
All right, we'll get Dixie Stampede for you later. Here's Billy Bob's Dairyland. That's a popular place to eat. I'm just gonna work on the right side. Let's see. There's one of the theaters. Famous Dave's. All right.
Grand Country's kind of a nice place. They have a nice buffet you can eat, and they have a miniature golf course in there. Kind of an indoor miniature golf.
I haven't had time to even play with this, and here I am in charge. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. I really don't know how to work this thing. Okay. Up ahead is the coaster. The Branson Coaster is an alpine coaster. And this is, here's a billboard about Silver Dollar City.
There's a shopping, Tanger Outlet.
Ooh, Tanger Outlet, y'all. That is a good one. We are gonna have to go down there and show y'all. And there's Krispy Kreme, the Chicken House, the track. The track's up ahead. That has a lot of different rides and go-karts and things like that to do. There's the Woody some more theaters. Dwayne and I went to that old-time photo place.
There's a neat building.
Oh, yes.
Wonderworks.
Up ahead is the Wonderworks, y'all. That building is neat looking. Wait till we get over there. Right next to the Longhorn Steakhouse. But right past it is our favorite restaurant. Getting Basted. We're gonna eat there, y'all.
If you like barbecue, you can't beat it.
That is the best place to eat, in our opinion.
Their burn-ins, what is it?
Meat crack.
Show me Sherry calls it meat crack.
Once you try it, you can't have burn-ins anywhere else. Oh, Cheddar's, that's new. There's always something new down here in Branson.
King Kong from this side.
Yep.
That is the Hollywood Wax Museum.
The Hollywood Wax Museum. And then over here, we've done this. It's called Beyond the Lens. Oh my gosh, y'all. That is a fun day.
It is a fun place.
Yes. I don't know. If we have time, we might take y'all there. And there's the big fork in the meatball. Paschetti's. And up ahead, the famous Titanic.
Titanic Museum. That is very interesting. You can spend some time in there.
Yes.
And they have a lot of Titanic artifacts.
Yes. I'll get it from the other side next time because that's where you see the iceberg.
And there is the Ferris wheel.
And this Ferris wheel, y'all, we're going to bring you here at night when it's lit up. This is a famous Ferris wheel. This Ferris wheel premiered at the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis, Missouri. And then it lived at the Navy Pier for many, many years in Chicago, Illinois. And now it's back in Missouri in Branson. That is the iconic place we were talking about, right over there, Andy's. Y'all, we are going to take you there. When they are open, there is always a line. It is the best frozen custard I think you can probably eat. The Grand Shanghai Theater. Got Mickey Gilley and Johnny Lee. The Texas Tenors. And there's Whitewater. Whitewater is also owned by the owners of Silver Dollar City.
It's a water park.
It's a water park, yes. I've never been there. Has Scooby ever been there?
No, I haven't. But it's a pretty big water park.
Mm-hmm. The Strip has so many things to see. We'll get lots of different footage of the Strip because I guarantee you'll see something different every time you watch.
It's still early. The Strip hasn't came alive yet.
Yeah. That's how I am getting any footage at all. There's the Toy Museum. Dinosaur Museum for anybody that has some dinosaur lovers in your family. And yeah, there's churches. Lots of churches down here in Branson.
Psychedelic horse.
I didn't even see that. There's Cracker Barrel. That little tidbit of information, the first meal that Scooby and I ate as a married couple was at a Cracker Barrel restaurant. Remember that?
I remember that.
Okay. Up ahead, you can see a dome. Let me see if I can zoom in for you. See that silver dome up there? That's the Butterfly Palace. And then there's the Branson Water Tower.
They have lots of butterflies in the Butterfly Palace too.
Lots of butterflies. You can feed the butterflies. We have been there. We haven't been to everything in Branson, but we've been to several things. There's the butterfly. Through the trees. Can you see it? Not really. Okay. Now we are on our way. This takes us to Silver Dollar City.
You're going by Shepherd of the Hills, which is also a neat place.
Yes.
They have an outdoor theater.
I've never seen their theater. Have you?
No, I've been into the part of the Shepherd of the Hills, Christmastide, and they have a lot of drive-through lights and stuff that's neat.
Yeah, we did that one year. But the year that we did it, someone had just took it over and the real big showcase was not happening. We picked the wrong year.
It's probably built back up by now.
Yeah, probably so.
But the outdoor theater show they put on, it is supposed to be a pretty amazing show, what I hear.
Yes, I've heard that too. There's a scenic overlook right up ahead. It's a foggy day. I don't know. I don't think you can see it.
There's Inspiration Tower over there, if you can see it.
I tried to get it, but no. Couldn't see it yet. Talking Rocks Cavern, that's a place we have not been yet. Why is it so cockeyed? pretty sure there's going to be a line of traffic when we get up here. I'll be surprised if there isn't.
Where are we staying? And what time do we have to check into that?
Check-in starts at 4. Pumpkin Fest.
There's the Inspiration Tower.
Yes. We've been all the way up to the top.
You can actually zip line out of the top of that.
Show Me Sherry's not doing that.
Show Me Sherry should try that.
There's Shepherd of the
Viewers
Hills.
would probably love to see that.
No, viewers don't want to see that. Okay. We are at the entrance. Or the stop. We're at the stoplight in front of the entrance. And there is the sign, Silver Dollar City. Crafts and Cowboys. Oh good, they did say crafts. Can't see it.
Let's stay in this lane because this is the one we're going to have to park. Know that.
Do ya?
Yeah.
Indian Point? Oh no, that's both. Yep, he knows where he's going. He's been here a time or two. So this is our second favorite time of the year to come down here. Or at least Show Me Sherry's. I don't know, this might be Scooby's first.
No, this is my...
Second?
Yeah, I love this time. Christmas time's neat too, though.
Christmas time is my favorite time to come down here. Fall is my second favorite time to come down here. Honestly, if Scooby and I come down to Silver Dollar City, if we can make it down for the Fall Festival and Christmas, we're good. But there's other things to do in the spring and summer. We just prefer fall and Christmas. Okay, we're getting ready to park. All right, y'all, we are here. Silver Dollar City. Oops.
I'm trying to feel it out a little bit here.
Can I get a picture real quick of...
Okay, sorry. Gotta fix some hair.
I'm not... She thinks I'm taking the photo.
It is. Well, I have grandchildren and I'm like, I see them all the time. I'm like,
Okay.